So today we're going to take a quick look at Bitcoin, MSTR and MSTY just to kind of see where they're sitting today. And also, I did get assigned that put on SPY. So I want to show you where I'm going to look to try to sell a call today, what indicators I use, and at what point I'm looking for that price to hit to sell that call. Hello my friends, this is Legend. So today we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, MSTY, and MSTR. And then I also want to follow up with the 100 shares of SPY that I was assigned at that 674. And I want to show you how I'm going to set that up for a possible call if the market goes my way today. So first, before we get started, if you don't mind, hit that like button. It'd be much appreciated. So here we're looking at Bitcoin. And you can see currently we're just kind of trading sideways. It was staying within this range here, but we seem to have broke down below it slightly. But overall, it is just not moving, right? It's just going up and down right in this area. So Bitcoin really is not helping us out much on some of our other Bitcoin plays. As you can see, it has just been moving down, right? We've just been moving down in Bitcoin and currently trading sideways, but that does not help us much for MSTR and MSTY. And if we take a look at MSTR, you can see it's been moving down as well. And let me hide those lines. And as you can see, MSTR has been coming down. We are currently sitting right there above that MA200. So hopefully we can stay above that. That MA200 sitting at 142.50. So if it can stay above that, that would be great. But again, it really all depends on what Bitcoin is going to do. And it definitely has not been helping us out much. But with the close of 158, it is at pre-market at a price of 163.49. So it is currently trying to move up, as Bitcoin did move up a little bit this morning. So just at pre-market, MSTR is up $5. But we'll see if it stays there or if it starts moving on back down. But it all depends on if Bitcoin is going to stay there, move up, or start trailing back down again. But since MSTR is up pre-market, then we can take a look at MSTY, and you'll also notice it is also up pre-market. So it's up almost 3% pre-market, sitting at 31.72 pre-market. But just like MSTR, it's been coming down and trading sideways now. But all in all, we really need Bitcoin to pick it back up and start moving back up. So let's just take a quick look at SPY. And here we are on SPY. This is a 5-year chart. And this is the reason why I don't mind trading SPY, why I don't mind put the shares on SPY, and so forth. Because this MA200 here is going up and to the right. Those candles are staying above that 200 and are also going up and to the right. So if I were ever assigned those shares, even if I got it wrong and the price kept coming down, history tells me that eventually I will recoup that loss and turn that potential loss into a gain. So that's the reason why I do not mind getting put shares for SPY. But if we zoom in here on SPY, and this is pre-market right now, and pre-market is about 675.38. And let's just go ahead and I'm going to show you how I'm drawing my lines to help show where that high and low is so that I can kind of get an idea of what price I'm looking for to sell that call. All right, so I've got this green line right here, and what I'm going to do with it, I'm going to move it to the high of yesterday. And I'm going to include this pre-market and post-market hours. So I'm just going to slide this line right on up, and you can see that high being about 680.72. So I'm going to put it about right there, right? It does not have to be perfect. It just needs to be close. Now, I want to draw a red line, and I want to put it at the bottom of the lowest candle. All right, so now I have a red line here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it right on down to the low point. And if I do that where only these candles are showing, it'll actually give me that number of what that low point is. So I can move it right on down to that right there. And boom, Now we're sitting at that low point, and I know where that bottom is, and that's the low from yesterday. And I also know what that high point is of yesterday. So currently we are on that bottom end of that low point, right? So if this comes out and it starts dropping, I may not be able to sell that call today, because what I would be looking for is these candles to get back up here, break above this high point, which is the high of yesterday, and start moving on up. I can then sell my call at about 681 or something like that and make that premium and the price appreciation, of course, from owning those shares at 674. Now, yes, I could go ahead and I could put a call in once the market opens at any price above 674, and that would be a profit. But since SPY normally goes up and to the right over the history, then I can be more patient and I can get a price that I want. So I can play more of the high lows of this ETF, because if it does come down, then I can just wait for it to move right on back up, because history tells me this one here likes to move up. So currently that's the ranges that I'm looking for. And so I am looking for this roughly 680.74 to get broke. And if those candles can move up above that, I can then sell a call just above it. And I could have done that yesterday, but I was really looking for that candle to move just into that 681, right? And I previously had a high of about 680.74 is what I was looking for. So there was currently a high of 680.50, and I had a alarm set yesterday at 680.75 that if it hit that, I would sell my call. And you can see that it only got to 680.72, so it never gave me my alert. So I did not get to sell a call yesterday, even though that would have still been able to pay me about $100, and then it would have closed under. So that would have been $100 in my pocket, and I would still own the shares today. But I missed it, but that's okay. I'll look to try again today. So again, I'll be looking for it to break this 680.74 so that I can look to sell that call at about 681 today. So we'll see what the market does. We'll see if it goes in our favor or if it just starts tailing back off and we are coming on back down a little bit. And if that's the case, that's okay, because as you can see on the day chart, looks like there could be a little bit of a support right here around 668. And of course, we do have this resistance right here at about 689 area. So it's going to be real tough to break above that point. But if it does, it could be off to the races. But currently we are coming over and starting to move back down. So we could be coming down a little bit, and I might not be able to sell that call today. But like I said, I'll be patient and wait for it to come to me. So I think I'm going to wrap it up right there. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. It'd be much appreciated. And as always, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence before you get into any stock plays. And until next time, Legend out.